What's good, family, and welcome back to this channel. For those of you new, hit that subscribe button down below, the thumb button to show some love by giving me a big thumbs up, and comment down below because I do reply to all comments and I read them all as well. Also, hit the bell icon for push notifications. So today I'm going to be reading a Bleach fanfiction called Living in Bleach. Ooh, it's a chaptery one, and it looks like I can pick my own character name. Yay. And this is by xomekaxo. This is over on Wattpad, by the way. Here, I'll just show you. Okay, let's read it. Bye, I'll see you tomorrow. I yelled to my best friend Orihime as I walked further away from her house. Okay, so we're already getting there to where we are friends with Orihime. Yeah. Who are we? Sasuke? Yeah, but I can pick my own name, so yay. I'm counting on it. Let's see, name. They just play Kaya Dark Light, so we'll go with Kaya. So, I'm counting on it, Kaya. Get home safe. Nui shouts back as she begins to wave her hand around. Snow is falling lightly on the ground, while the wind softly blew breezes on my face, making me shiver. I can already see it now. This is gonna have Toshiro Hitagaya in it. Now, if you like Squad 10, then yeah, yo. Give me a thumbs up if you like Squad 10. Or Toshiro Hitagaya. Yes. Brr, I guess it's time for Christmas already. Oh, when it does that, because then something bad's about to happen. I was cut off by a sharp pain starting from my stomach to the top of my shirt. I fall to the ground and see a masked creature standing before me. Did I just get killed by a hollow? Within a few paragraphs, did I just get killed by a freaking hollow? What's going on? I ask myself as I start to blur. I start to black out, and before I do, I catch a glimpse of an orange-haired female. Inoue was my last thought before completely falling unconscious. Until next time, Rito-chan! You know what? No, we're not ending. So we're going to chapter 2. I should have walked with her. I heard Inoue blaming herself. I opened my eyes and blinked twice to make everything look more clear. Exactly where am I? I start to look over the entire room. Kaya, are you okay? Inoue asked as tears started to roll down her face. I guess I don't know. I feel a lot of pain. Or any at all. I pull the covers off me and start to raise my shirt. It's not there anymore, I whisper to myself. What's wrong? Inoue says while watching my actions. There was a big cut on me last night. What are you talking about? She questions me. There was this thing, and I don't know what it did, but it killed me almost. I explained while trying to think back to the event. Why is my wound gone? I scream in my mind while I still try to think of what could have possibly happened. So you still remember? Ask an unfamiliar voice. Inoue and I both turn and see a man with a green and white hat on standing in the doorway. You know what? We're reading another chapter because this is getting good. I'm getting interested. And Keisuke Urahara's coming in, so you know some fun shit's about to happen. Chapter 3! Inoue and I both turn and see a man with a green and white hat on standing in the doorway. Who are you? I asked, turning on the edge of the bed. Well, I am Urahara, and right now you're in my shop because apparently you have been injured badly. Lucky for you, Rangiku was there to help, he answered while keeping a smile on his face. So, you know what happened to me? Of course, just a random hollow attack. Are you supposed to tell her this? Inoue asked Urahara. Why wouldn't I be? She's not a soul reaper, Inoue tried to whisper. That's not a problem. We'll just do what we did last time. Gosh, this is so confusing. What are they talking about? May I ask what exactly happened last night, Sir Urahara? Inoue just put a smile on her face. It's nothing big, really. Kaya, you should get some more rest. But I want to know, because I'm confused. I stare at Urahara, waiting for him to answer. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt for you to hear, he says, taking a seat on the floor in front of me. He then starts telling me a long story about hollows and people called Soul Reapers who killed him. Urahara also mentioned how only people with high spiritual pressure can see them. Though there's Soul Reapers who are people who people can't see, and they live in the Soul Society in another dimension. Yes, but you're not supposed to know any of it. An unfamiliar voice reached my ears. This time it was a man with white hair and turquoise eyes, standing in the doorway with a serious look on his face. I knew it. It's Hitsugaya. Now I gotta read the next chapter. So, we made it to 4. The white-haired male starts to slowly walk towards me and comes to a stop when he's a few inches away. Who are you? His voice sounds very serious, and his face shows that he's a bit angry. Is it necessary? I avoid his question since I'm not positive it should be answered. Toshiro, this is my friend Kaya, and she was curious to what happened, so Urahara told her, Inoue said. When someone is attacked, you're supposed to use the Kikanashi? Okay, I know I just butchered that. I can hear it in the comment section below already. You're not supposed to pronounce it like this. It's pronounced like this. So if any of you know how to pronounce it, just tell me. Oh, they even put memory replacement. Yes! He says, raising his voice a little. I could tell he was getting more irritated. It's not Inoue's fault or mine, simply because we did use it on her, but she still remembered. Since she had been cut by the hollow, Urahara was waving his fan as he talked. So you mean the Kanshiki has no effect on this girl? He asked while staring at me. Urahara nods his head in response. Yes, but technically it does because she stays asleep longer. Then, I guess, the only option now is to execute her. Toshiro then draws his sword. I'm gonna get ripped apart by Toshiro Hitsugaya's Hanamaru Zanbato. Yep. Life's complete. That would be cool. Wait, I'm sure there's another way. Yuri then stood between his sword and myself. It must be one of the Soul Reapers Urahara mentioned. Move or Ahime is for the sake of the Soul Society. Can we take her to ask Miyori what's wrong? She then grabs my hand and starts running off. Orihime, where are we going? I shout while running along. Just keep running. As we run out of the shop, the cold winter breeze races over my skin, causing me to have a chill. As we continue to run, I feel a pressure following, and I hear a faint voice rain over the frosted heavens. I'm seriously gonna get cut by Himemaru. I don't know if I should be happy or sad. It's one of my favorite Zanbatos. Out of nowhere, an ice dragon appears and starts heading towards us. We can't outrun that. The ice dragon soon starts to try and make an attack, but then someone comes and blocks it. I notice his orange hair, short hair, and brown eyes. Ichigo. It was Ichigo Kurosaki. Until next time. I can't wait till next time. One more chapter. I can't wait till next time. Chapter 5. The ice dragon was cut in half by the tall orange-haired man, Ichigo Kurosaki. What's your problem? Kurosaki yells at Toshiro, who is now standing a few inches away from him. What do you mean, what's my problem? Orihime's the one trying to protect that girl. He answers while putting his sword away. Kurosaki turned to Inoue and I. What's going on? He questioned. Inoue then explained what happened last night and this fine morning. How is it possible the Kanashiki didn't work? Maybe it expired or something. Ichigo starts to ponder the situation. Kikanashikis don't expire, idiot. Toshiro insults Ichigo, making the both of them start to argue. Does this happen often? Ask while listening to the Soul Reaper's argument become louder. Oh yeah, Ichigo and the others always act like this. Kaya, I'm sorry you're getting pulled into this life. It's not your fault, I know. Besides, I'm sure it can't be that bad. Actually, it could get worse because the Soul Society makes very drastic decisions when it comes to protecting the world of the living. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not a huge threat or anything. After all, I'm just a regular human being. That's what Ichigo, Chad, and I thought, but all I'm saying is you should be careful from this moment on. Okay, I'll make sure I don't let my guard down, Orihime. I crossed my heart and promised. Inuri, Kurosaki, Toshiro, and I walked back to Urahara's shop. So, Kaya, how long have you been able to see hollows? Ichigo asked. For as long as I lived. Then how come you never told us? This all could have been prevented. Actually, I did give a hint when I came to school late one day, and you asked why, and I asked if you believed in monsters. That was before I was a Soul Reaper, so that don't count. We arrived at the shop, and I walked to the room I was previously in. Kaya, are you going to sleep? Noya asked. No, I'm getting my shoes because I'm going home. I put on my brown boots that had white fur in the inside and a little on the outside. I then get up and walk to the doorway, only for some clown to appear in front of me, causing me to jump. Oh god, not the creepy clown. Not the creepy clown. Sweet goddess, not the creepy clown. Please tell me I'm not gonna become Miori's plaything. Actually, you're going to have to wait a while, the clown man said with a wide smile that showed his gold tooth. Till next time? I can't wait till next time. What's one more chapter? One more chapter, because this has got Miori Kurosaki in it now. Chapter 6. The man and then starts to look at the others. What's with the look on your faces? Miori, what are you doing here? Ichigo yells while pointing at him. I'm here to conduct an experiment on both the girl and the Kikanashiki, since apparently it seemed to have malfunctioned. I will not be part of anything that has to do with the Soul Society, especially if I'm going to be experimented on, I added. Silly girl, you actually think you can stay in this? You're gonna stay in this, Miori says before throwing a circular object at me, which made me fall to a deep sleep. Nemu, grab the subject while she's unconscious, Miori shouts at his assistant. Hey, put her down. You can't do that. It's against the law, Ichigo yells at him. Let's start getting back to the lab, Nemu. The faster we get, the more time I get to do the experiment. Miori completely ignored Ichigo and opened the Senkaimon and heads to the Soul Society. To be continued. Oh, hell no. We're going chapter 7. I open my eyes to see that I'm in some sort of tank filled with pinkish liquid. How am I still breathing? It's like one of those things off a science movie. Continuing to look around, I see a guy who came in the room earlier. His name was Miori, and he wears makeup. Make eye contact with the weird man, and he then pushes a button that causes the liquid in the tank to leak. As it gets to the bottom, I stand up and start to ask questions. Where am I, and why am I in this thing? Also, this is probably against the law. Outside the tank. What is that girl going on about? Miori questioned out loud. She doesn't know we can't hear her at the moment, Mio answers. Did you find the problem? A man then walks in the massive laboratory along with other people in white coats and some with just black inside the tank. I'm so glad you got her here, sir. That man and lady abducted me and are keeping me here. It's my will, I say while pointing at Miyori, him banging on the glass in rage outside the tank. Last time, people. Release the girl, the man What? No! She's waxing floors today. Release the girl, the man and demands Miyori while looking at you. Yumio, you heard your orders. The glass lifts and you fall out since you were currently trying to damage it. You're a pro. Thank goodness I'm free. I pick myself off the hard floor and brush off my clothes. Where am I? You creep. You can't kidnap people? I scream at Miyori, but he continues his conversation with the man and ignores me. I've come to the conclusion that this girl is no normal human being, Miyori says. What do you mean, I question. No normal human being. What does he know? My life and me myself have been pretty normal until one of you Soul Reapers didn't do your job quick enough. How am I not normal? Nothing's really special or different about me. I'm just like any other human being. He's only saying that since he's far from normal. In fact, he's just a weird scientist. Oh, we can't end it there. This is getting too good. Let's go to 8. Chapter 8. Not a normal human being. Hey, the reason why the Kikanashiki had no effect on her is because she's just a mere soul who's become too attached to this world and managed to gain a physical form. And according to the results, it seems all of her memories were wiped during the process. And no, she's basically that. And now she's basically that. Miyori explained to the others. So she's basically cheating death, he interrupted the man. How did you manage to do such a mysterious thing? I wonder how special were you to have been rewarded with such a big prize? What exactly did you do that was so magnificent? Miyori pondered. When did I ever die? How long was I on the earth? Where is this coming from? Why is this happening? Who gave me a second chance in life? What's going on? Nothing like this has ever happened before, Miyori continued, unless you count the time that Senna girl came along. I need you to inform the other captains of the new information Kurosaku, the man noted, on his way out of the lab. Yumio wrote a letter to all the captains explaining why the Kikanishi... God damn it, I keep butchering that. Oh well. Had no effect on that creature, he ordered. Miyori looks over at me with a wicked smile on his face. What's wrong? You heard the information you wanted, aren't you satisfied? Well, you can go back to the world of the living, but you will be held in the Urahara shop. Go on, you'll be escorted out by the stealth force. Miyori then leads me out of the building. Until next time. I can't wait till next time. Chapter 9. Urahara's shop, Europrove. I sit down at the edge of the bed and put my face into my hands thinking, when did I die? I'm sure I would have noticed. How did it happen? As I continue to think, I hear footsteps approaching the door. The sound of 3 knocks on the door emit from the silence, as well as a little voice calling out to me. Kaya, I heard the news, and I'm sorry this is happening. It was Yuri. Nuri. God damn it. I can't read this morning, apparently. It's expected that she'd be apologetic, even though it's not her fault. She opens the door slowly and peeks into the dark, quiet room. You could use some lighting in here. All this darkness makes you seem like a vampire, she tries, joking. Yuri flips the switch and walks over to the bed. All she could figure out to do was pay my back and say it'll be okay. I've made up my mind, Inoue, I say while standing on the cold, hard floor beneath me. What do you mean? I'm going to find out what happened to me and get a better understanding of things because so far nothing makes sense. Are you going to help me? How about we wait? You don't know where to start, so you'll just be going blind with no clue. I let out a small sigh and smile my best friend. Then I guess I'll go alone. Bye, Orihime. I slip my feet into my shoes and leave the room, ignoring her rants. I lock the room door her from the outside to be sure to get it a head start before people discover my objective. Sorry, Orihime, I can't take the risk. So you decided to get some fresh air. I turn and see Urahara and a few others sitting around a small round table. Yeah, I'll be back in soon, I lie, as I continue heading towards the door. Stay in the shop yard. I reach the outside of the shop, only to be halted by a female with a white coat and two white long braids. What do you think you're doing? To be continued. Damn it, I can't wait no longer. I want to read some more. 10. What do you think you're doing? Her verse revealed how upset and determined she was. I forgot about the stuff force. Now what? Answer my question, she demands, enraged for an unknown reason. Why are you so mad? I asked as I leaned against the shop. I will not answer your irrelevant question, she responded in a low, annoyed tone. Then I guess I don't have to respond to yours since it's none of your business. A smile slides across my face and laughter begins to erupt from my throat. What's your name? I question. Soifang, captain of the stealth force. I will be the one to end you when you make a wrong move. Her voice revealed high confidence. Really now? Well, I'm sorry to enter lovely chat, but I have important things to do. I wave my hand and flash a fake smile as I start to run out of the yard. Soifang being to bring the others' attention by raising her voice and ordering me to halt, which I continue to ignore. Kaya, what are you doing? I hear Ichigo yelling. I don't want to bring everyone into this. The members of the stealth force began to chase me, along with Soifang. She starts to aim for my legs with her weapon that looks sort of like a stinger. Gosh, she actually something. Stop, she yells and reaches out her hand towards the back of my knee. She almost got me. Almost. I spin my body around and swing my legs, causing the surface of my shoes to contact to her face. That should wound your confidence. Her head jerked back hard and her body followed immediately. As her body flies in mid-air, blood starts to stream from her nose, and her body begins to sink towards the ground. Due to everyone trying to aid the poor little Soifang, I managed to get far away from the Reapers. Now, let's start with my roots. To be continued. And it looks like I'm really just going to have to continue this because I am all out of time for the day. So we will read chapter 11 up to, I don't know because I don't know how many chapters this has, tomorrow. So I will see in the next. So, let me rephrase that. I will be reading the next chapters in my next video. Oh no, I said tomorrow. My brain is not all here right now. I'm half asleep. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!